a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Central Reserve Police Force. The Central Reserve Police Force is the largest of India's central armed police forces. It functions under the aegis of Ministry of Home Affairs of the Government of India. The CRPF's primary role lies in assisting the state/union territories in police operations to maintain law and order and counter-insurgency. It came into existence as the Crown Representatives Police on the 27th of July 1939. After Indian independence, it became the Central Reserve Police Force on enactment of the CRPF Act on the 28th of December 1949. Besides law and order and counter-insurgency duties, the role of CRPF in the general elections, during the past few years, has been very significant and vital. This is especially true for the trouble-ridden states of Jammu and Kashmir, Bihar and in the northeast, during the parliamentary elections of September 1999. The CRPF played a major role in the security arrangements. Of late, CRPF contingents are also being deployed in UN missions. With 239 battalions and various other establishments, the CRPF is considered India's largest paramilitary force and has a sanctioned strength of 313,678 personnel. Mission. The mission of the Central Reserve Police Force shall be to enable the government to maintain rule of law, public order, and internal security effectively and efficiently, to preserve national integrity and promote social harmony and development, by upholding supremacy of the Constitution. In performing these tasks with utmost regard for human dignity and freedom of the citizens of India, the force shall endeavour to achieve excellence in management of internal security and national calamities by placing service and loyalty above self. History. There are few parallels of such a battle, and the then Union Home Minister very appropriately graded it as a military battle, not a police battle. The service and their sacrifice will now not need turning back to old records for appreciation, with that historic moment being picked up for celebration as valid day of the force after year. Current role and strength. As of 2010, the CRPF is the largest paramilitary organization of the country, and is actively looking after the internal security of every part of India, and are even operating abroad as part of IPKF and the United Nations peacekeeping missions. It is performing a variety of duties ranging from VIP security to election duties, from guarding of vital installations to the counter-Naxal operations. Organizational structure. The CRPF is headed by a Director General who is an Indian Police Service officer and is divided into 10 administrative sectors, each headed by an Inspector General. Each sector consists of one or more administrative and/or operational ranges, headed by an officer of the rank of Deputy Inspector General of Police. Now, group centres are also headed by DIGs. The financial advisor of the CRPF has been an Indian Revenue Service officer of the rank of Joint Secretary, and also has DI advisors from the Indian Audit and Accounts Service or the Indian Telecom Service and Indian Civil Account Service. There are 243 battalions, of approximately 1,200 constables each. Each battalion is commanded by an officer designated as commandant, and consists of 7 CRPF companies, each containing 135 men. Each company is headed by an assistant commandant. The Ministry of Home Affairs is plans to raise 2 group centres, 2 range HQs, 1 sector HQ and 12 new battalions including a Mahila battalion by 2019. The assistant commandants are group gazetted officers, directly appointed upon clearing an exam conducted by the UPSC, which is held yearly. The CRPF force is organized into a headquarters and 4 zones. A zone is either headed by an additional Director General or a Special Director General. A zone is subdivided into sectors, where each sector is headed by an Inspector General. Rank structure. Gazetted, Group A officer. Being a central Indian police agency and having high presence of Indian Police Service officers, CRPF follows ranks and insignia similar to other police organizations in India. The Rapid Action Force. The Rapid Action Force is a specialized 10-battalion wing of the Indian Central Reserve Police Force. It was formed in October 1992, to deal with communal riots and related civil unrest. The battalions are numbered from 99 to 108. RAF is a zero-repose force which gets to the crisis situation within a minimal time, thus enthuses an immediate sense of security and confidence amongst the general public. This force also has the credit for having a separate flag signifying peace and was proud recipient of President's colour presented to it by SHLK Advani, then Deputy Prime Minister of India, on 7 October 2003 for its selfless service to the nation in the 11th year of coming into existence. The smallest functional unit in the force is a team commanded by an inspector, has three components, namely riot control element, tear smoke element and fire element. It has been organized as an independent striking unit. One team in a company of RAF is composed of women personnel so as to deal more effectively with situation where the force forces women demonstrators. Parliament Duty Group. Parliament Duty Group is an elite CRPF unit tasked to provide armed protection to Parliament House. It comprises 1,540 personnel drawn from various units of Central Reserve Police Force. PDG members are trained in combating nuclear and biochemical attacks, rescue operations, and behavioral management. The Parliament House complex is shielded by 4 layers of security, each under teams from Delhi Police, CRPF, ITBP, and personnel of Parliament Security Service. The present unit of Parliament Security Service was trained, keeping December 2001 attack into his serious consideration. The Parliament Security Service acts as the overall coordinating agency in close coordination with various security agencies such as the Delhi Police, CRPF, IB, SPG and NSG. PDG personnel are armed with Glock pistols, MP5 assault rifles, INSAS telescopic sniper rifles and handheld thermal imagers. Weapons. CRPF uses basic infantry weapons which are manufactured indigenously at the Indian Ordnance Factories under control of the Ordnance Factories Board. In addition to these, CRPF also uses landmine detectors. Women in the CRPF. CRPF is the only paramilitary force in the country which has 3 Mahila battalions. After its training in March 1987, 88BN won laurels for its work assisting the Mira Triads and later with the IPKF in Sri Lanka. Personnel of 2nd Mahila Battalion performed creditably during the Lok Sabha elections 1996 in many states. At present, Mahila personnel are deployed in active duty in Jammu and Kashmir, Ayodhya, Manipur, Assam and other parts of the country where they are doing commendable job. In addition, each RAF battalion has a Mahila component consisting of 96 personnel. With increasing participation of women in politics, agitation, and crime, policemen have been feeling handicapped in handling women agitations, especially because even a small, real, or alleged misdemeanor on their part in dealing with any matter related to women has the potential of turning into a serious law and order problem. To cope with such eventualities, the first Mahila BN in CRPF, the 88BN, was created in 1986 with HQR in Delhi. The successful experiment of the 88BN and the ever-increasing requirement of a Mahila component in dealing with emerging law and order situation, as well as the government emphasis to empower the women department, had taken of raising the 2nd and 3rd Mahila BN, i.e. the 13BN with HQR at Gandhinagar in 1995 and the 213BN with HQR at Nagpur in 2011. CoBRA Commando Battalion for Resolute Action. In 2008, a wing called Commando Battalion for Resolute Action was added to the CRPF to counter the Naxalite movement in India. This specialized CRPF unit is one of the few units of the Central Armed Police Forces in the country who are specifically trained in guerrilla warfare. This elite fighting unit has been trained to track, hunt and eliminate small Naxalite groups. There are currently 10 CoBRA units. 10 CoBRA units raised between 2008-2011 have been trained, equipped, and deployed in all LWE, insurgent-affected areas of the states of Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, as well as Assam and Meghalaya. Is one of the best Central Armed Police in the country, trained to survive, fight and win in the jungle. CoBRA is unquestionably / undoubtedly the best cap in the country. CoBRA was awarded 04 Shuja Chakra, 01 Kirti Chakra, 01 PPMG, 117 PMG, and 1,267 DG Commendation Disc, and 31 personnel was martyred during operations. Commando 469. CRPF commandos are specialized in counter-terrorism, reconnaissance, and sabotage, and have the honor of being the most elite among the forces. They undergo extremely rigorous training for years sometimes, before they are ready and when they are done with the training. They can be easily classified as among the toughest and most competent men and women in the forces. They are specialized to carry out covert operations. Milestones of bravery. The history of CRPF is replete with instances of heroic deeds and acts of valor from the day of its inception. CRPF have grown from strength to strength with every such act. The force, from the point of view of its functions and activities, has not only remained a police force, for the mere purpose of helping the states in their anti-dacoity operations and in maintaining internal law and order, but today its duties extend much beyond its original scope, to fight terrorism and insurgency. The saga of steadfast loyalty to duty, some brilliant achievements, and a few noble sacrifices will provide inspiration to the members of the force for a long time to come. Till date, the CRPF has been awarded 1,586 medals. Brought to you by WikiVidi documentaries. Would you like to know more?